Hello guys, welcome back. Vengeance are here, and this is going to be episode 2 of Creepy Games with Veng. It's late at night, got all the lights off, just chilling here. I got a nice cup of mediocre coffee, and when we left off, we heard a lady screaming, "Get away from me," and the camera panned down to here. So we're gonna go find out what's going on. Had to answer the customary fiancé text that always happens in every Vengeancer video. We've been tasked by our former self to eliminate this guy in deep under the castle. For whatever reason, he stays down there. I don't know, but his name's Alexander, and apparently he's a real bad guy. Laboratory. Let's go find out what's going on here. A little bit of backstory. I like how they're given little bits and pieces. I hear crawling. Kind of like that sound you get like in the back of your neck sometimes. Is that something walking down there? Creepy. Got a slight headache? Well, let's go check this shit out. Camera panned over there. We'll give it a little bit of light. Always gotta check the corners. There we are, you little cockroach. Well, I hear the cockroaches hissing at me. We're gonna light that up for a second. So we got a way to go there, or we can go over here. This is lit up. So we got both of those lit. There's some oil, we're gonna need that. Nothing else there. What the? Well, we certainly aren't going that way. Looks like a moldy piece of bread. Other gooshy stuff. Gross. I guess we're going over here. I hear walking. There's a chest. Gotta have all these little tinder boxes. Alright, so we're getting to the point where we can't keep that lantern off very long. Stuff is getting to where it's like bothering this guy. I light this up so that I'm not losing sanity. Let's read this. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. That's it. Chemical ingredients have been moved from the laboratory to the wine cellar. Okay. Yeah, that was it. Alright, so we gotta have some chemical ingredients, I guess. And apparently Daniel is a little wimp, because he is... Get off of here. What the... Well, that doesn't look good. Let's try this. There was something moving down there. I don't know what it was, but I don't want to find out right now. Ah, bright lights.
So there should be more coop rats. Let me see. And one part aqua force.
I saw that in there. You can't hide from me. It's crouch. There we are. What's in here? Ooh, a pot. One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I'm able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. Okay. Doesn't tell us much. Another long letter. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. The formal compounds lack the potency I need, but since I'm close, calamine and orpiment are a given, and the cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regia instead of aqua fortis, in hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. Solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. Ooh, so calamine, orpiment, cuprite, and aqua regia. I'm gonna assume that we wrote this down in mementos. 4 chemicals can create a power. Okay. We need to do that. Now, is there something here that we need? I don't believe so. I don't see anything we can pick up there. So I guess we gotta go find some ingredients. Getting low on oil. We're gonna need 4 different things, plus we gotta do the jar here. Okay. So it sounds like we gotta go to the wine cellar. I'm gonna assume that something is going to stop us. I don't want to let Daniel shiver and shake too much. That's a little bit of a disturbing loading screen. Alright, so that's a laboratory. We gotta remember where that's at. Wine cellar. These remind me of like the old dungeon crawler. Well, obviously the graphics are a bit better, but like the old Castlevania stuff. Alright, so we need a key for that. Did I miss something? Maybe I can go to archives? We haven't been up here yet. Just to look around. Another collapsed passage. Alright, so this was the only other place we could go. Fell to the kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to well in his eyes. There was first kick in his stomach. As I remained hidden in fear, she too would be punished. Oh, this looks more like rare books. So what's here? Catalogs. Well, let's go in rare books because it looks like a dead end. Is there anything in here that I can pick up? little statue guy. One guy with like a sword or something. Don't care. Don't want him. Nothing useful in there. Let's look at this one.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
So they were in the desert looking for a tomb. Creepy. I get in here? Yes, I can. Alright, so we're immediately going to close these doors, because this is supposed to be... We have a shadow chasing us. The game even gave us that tidbit of information. So I'm going to start watching myself. Here I offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years, and my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian Royal Court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Gerck. Well, that's not us. We are Daniel. Game told us that too. I am Daniel. Well, sake of consistency, we should go this way. We're gonna light that up and go down here. We've already been here. Leave that open. I don't see anything there. What's in here? Close that shit real quick. We're gonna search this. Some shirts. Must be laundry day. There's like one shirt in there. So, judging that the game gives us a lot of tinder boxes and not much oil.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
So you went into a tomb, underground, and then you got your ass trapped in there. But I have to say, so far, half an hour in on this game, it's doing a great job of using the horror genre in general. It has a feel of like a 90s horror movie, where you know it's a horror movie, so you're on edge and you're creeped out, but it's very slow paced and nothing has happened, so you're starting to like freak yourself out. It does the exact same thing as if you go to the movies to see a horror movie and you're sitting in the dark, and then all of a sudden they'll have a loud noise play and you just jump out of your seat. So it's just kind of one of those things where it's doing very well using the pacing. I don't want to go that way yet, so I'm going to go over here. We're not doing too bad on sanity. Do we have any more tinderboxes? And before that, before Daniel's voiceover started reading that letter, I wanted to, I was in the middle of saying they give us way more tinderboxes than they do oil. Well, that's weird. So, okay, this place is starting to become a maze. Creepy ass piano music coming from up there in that corner. Last time, ooh, there is one. I found you, and we're out of oil. So, what we do is use a little bit more. Okay, so there's something that I don't quite understand. I'm running. So in here, there's a door. Okay, so that is fucking strange. That's the door, okay. Cool. I'm being summoned, but I'm playing video games, so I don't care. Oh, holy crap, stop spamming my phone. Okay, so no more walking in circles. We need to go in this room and check this. Still trying to get used to the controls. If I keep running around with this lantern on. Mementos. Door leading to the local history room is locked. Is there another entrance? So I got a whole list of shit I guess supposed to be doing. And I'm hearing creepy ass piano music. That's never good. I'm stuck. Okay, so blood on a rock? Give me this rock. Smash. More oil, good, we're gonna need it. I like you. Perfect. So was this the piano that was playing? We can't play it. Another rock. What's down here? Scrolls. It says like a very like 1700s feel. So should I go this way or this way? The fuck was that? Maps. That's what that was. That shit collapsed. Okay, so we're gonna sit here for a second. We're gonna read this note. Or we're gonna collapse like the hell. Daniel?
17th May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Does that mean I have to go that way? Can I hop? Can I run? No.
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The
Holy
faint glow
brightness.
escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Alright. Well, it seems like we have a relic, and maybe that's why Alexander and Daniel don't get along now. I'm going to end this episode off here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave me a like, comment, let me know how it's going. Hit sub. It always helps out the channel. And I will see you in the next episode. So as always, until next time.